All right, welcome to Chris and His Love. Thank you for joining us. Today, we are definitely going to do some crossword.
Yeah.
We're going to have Am I the Jerk? Because I don't want to say the other thing.
A-I-A-T.
H.
Oh, yeah.
But,
T-H.
yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. But we will also have a funny story. Got to have a palate cleanse, right?
Yeah.
And of course, we will talk about what we are drinking this evening.
Of course.
You get the pick. And if you like conversations like this and things of that was incongruent. But anyway, if you like random talks and having fun, go ahead and subscribe, do all the fun stuff. And we'll get to it now.
Yeah.
But getting to it, I want you to choose your own adventures, like the books we used to read when we were kids in school.
Okay.
Where you get to the bottom of the page, you're like, if you want this, go to page 10.
Follow
if you want
ghost
that,
down the hallway, turn to page 10.
Go to page 20.
If you want to go back to your mom's room and wake her up, go to page 25.
Yeah. Choose your own adventure.
Yeah. I liked those books. They were fun.
They
you get to where you died in 2 pages and you're like, I am choosing the other adventure.
No, see, I was like, oh, this gets me to the higher number of pages. This gets me done quicker.
Oh, I was going for longer book, more story.
I'm sure you were.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's why we're different. Anyway, So how would you like to... Yes, opposites do attract. How would you like to proceed?
What?
Would you like Am I the Jerk story?
Oh,
would you like
order of events?
Crossword. We'll save the palate cleanser for later. You know, the funniest thing.
Yeah.
Or do you want to talk about what we're drinking first?
Ooh, let's do puzzle.
Puzzle
Verbs.
It's a puzzle.
Puzzle.
Puzzly for the puzzle club. All right. So, crossword. Here we go. We got 3 minutes to not get it done.
Well, maybe we will.
Okay, so here we go. Simile words.
Simile words.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just 2?
No, it's 3.
It's 3 things. I didn't see the number. Silly words. Same.
It's only 3 letters.
Sound.
Hen. No, that's not it. That's a biological egg holder. A hen.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Now.
She?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Maybe you were thinking too. Oh, no.
Maybe her? No.
Okay, continue.
Cletus.
We're already down almost a minute. Identifying cell phone card. Where are you going?
Well, sorry, it clicked down here. It's picnic pests. Where were you at?
Oh,
7 across. Sim.
Identifying. Oh, yeah. Okay. Touchdown. Land.
What is it?
Oh, you already did the N.
Okay.
Okay, rules of conduct.
You ethics, but
No. Okay. What does I say? Snares?
Yes.
Traps? Okay.
Scam using spam, perhaps.
Email?
Yeah.
Or mail?
Yeah, but it wouldn't.
Maybe? No. Oh. Scam using phone? No. Oh, gosh. We're doing really great.
Oh, gosh. Goodness gracious. What's this one?
6 down is audio files purchases.
CDs.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good job. Goodness. What? Oh, we're going everywhere.
September's birthstone. Is it sapphire?
Maybe. Yeah. Oh, I should have looked at the clue.
Sack. Okay. Smallest amount, 8 down. Least.
Oh my goodness, good job.
10 down.
Drummer Peter?
Chris. That's it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That really went fast.
Well, we did a good job, folks.
I don't know that that's the words
we
you
got
can
a 48%. We
I don't know.
severely flunked.
Precepts?
Yeah,
Were we in, like, English?
severely.
Like England English? Oft?
Yeah. Anyway, we failed. Maybe we should have done the 2 highlighted ones first to get us more letters.
Maybe.
Because we would have gotten those pretty good. Once we got this, I was like, oh, this, oh, that.
Amethyst?
3 down would have been February's birthstone.
Oh.
So that means simile words. ASA? I don't know.
As a. Simile is.
Although biological egg holder, sack to me does not say egg holder.
No, that's talking about like a male. No, because the egg
is from the hen.
Yeah, so it's not
female.
in a sack. I was like, well, maybe it's talking about like, but no, that sperm is in a sack. Eggs are. I don't know
anyway, folks, hopefully you got a chuckle out of that one because that was.
We were real bad at that one.
It was kind of a special kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now let's do.
Am I the jerk?
Yeah.
Okay, so here it goes.
Okay.
It's a bit of a story, but I'm gonna look this way, so don't get afraid. I'll look the other way so I can read this thing. Mm-hmm. On Monday evening, I got word that my father-in-law passed away in France. I've only met him a handful of times. My daughters, now 8, met him once at their mother's funeral when they were 3 and have no memory of him. So
he's met him once and his daughters only met him once?
No, he's met him a handful of times. But his daughters have only met the father-in-law once when they were 3. And they don't remember him.
Oh. At his wife?
At his wife's funeral. So his daughter. His daughter's funeral is the only time
that he met okay, so the girl's his mom is dead.
Yep.
Okay.
But now he's dead.
Okay.
Okay. I heard the news from Emma, my wife's youngest sister, and the only one of her family I still speak to. She was also the only one still in contact with father-in-law toward the end. She said he'd likely be buried in France and the ceremony would be small. With summer holidays starting, I told her it might be possible for me and the girls to attend. Now it's all turned into a mess. Despite being estranged from him, my wife's other siblings, Mark and Heather, have decided to attend along with their mother, my mother-in-law, who I'll call Camilla. I've never gotten along with Camilla, a narcissist with aristocrat delusions. She once told my wife she was disgusted by her marrying beneath her, that doing so would ruin her life, and that if she went through with it, Camilla was done with her. Because my wife spent most of her time in boarding schools or overseas camps, she saw that threat as a relief. Emma feels similarly, but doesn't feel she can ban them from the funeral. My daughters have never met any of these three, not even at their mother's funeral, because they didn't show.
They didn't
Right?
show up to their daughter and sister's funeral?
When I learned they were attending, I told Emma I wouldn't bring my daughters. She agreed. But now I'm getting calls from distant relatives I've never met, guilt tripping me into changing my mind. I don't know how they got my number. Hopefully not from Emma. One call stood out. Camilla's sister, Gloria, told me Camilla regrets how things went and wants her grandkids in her life, though she'll never admit it. That says it all. After all this time, she still won't show me a shred of respect. I told Gloria I'd reconsider only if those three approached my daughters themselves and explained honestly why they've never met. Gloria snapped, called me a piece of work, and accused me of caring more about my feelings than those of my mother-in-law or my kids. And maybe I am. But to me, letting bygones be bygones feels like saying both sides were equally wrong. They weren't. I was a good husband. I am a good dad. I provide for my daughters and dote on them. I don't want my hatred of these people to blind me, but I also won't pretend these people didn't fail my wife and by extension my kids. Still, my daughters are starting to ask why they've never met their mom's side of the family. This complicates things. So, am I the jerk for refusing to take them to their grandfather's funeral?
No.
Okay.
I mean, she was estranged from everyone in the family.
Mm-hmm. Except for what it sounds like her one sister.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, for what reason is he even going? I don't even know that he needs to go unless he feels like his wife would want him to, but she's dead.
Right. Well, that, but also you have to consider he actually can't. So he may have only met him a few times, and there may have been a language barrier there, but he at least showed him some kind of support when his wife died.
It's true.
Right? Because he did show up to that.
Yeah. The only one that showed up to that, except for her sister.
Right.
That's... Yeah. So, I mean, but there's no reason for his kids to say goodbye to somebody that they didn't know. Mm-hmm. The added, cost to it. Only to see, people that haven't put in any effort into your life to begin with.
Right. And
didn't want you to exist.
Mm-hmm. Well, and we're toxic in the first place.
Right.
Right.
But why would he give access? So, I mean, here's the thing. Do you believe that you should do things because the grown-ups in your life tell you that you should and you should respect them? Or do you think that it is better to protect your children? Because you're allowing someone into their space. You're allowing access to your children. Mm-hmm. And are they people who you want to have access to them?
Right.
So I don't think he was being a jerk at all. I think it's, if you want to see them, you come tell them why you weren't seeing them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, I also understand, I get that sometimes things wake you up and you want to change but you can't. If they're not acting different, then they're not different people. Right. And that's not giving them a second chance. You give them a second chance when they are showing with their actions there, that they are going to respond
Right.
differently in the future, because you have to protect your children from who they were to your wife.
Yeah, but he already gave him a second chance. I mean, really, let's be honest, right? When
I guess when his wife died and they weren't involved at all.
Yep.
Sorry, was that what you were going to say?
Yep.
So sorry. Yeah, no, you're for real. Like, they had every opportunity to be like, oh, my daughter died. Oh, my, whatever, my niece died. I need to be there now for these kids. But, yeah.
But they weren't.
That would be like the perfect time.
Right. And it's telling, like, the aunt didn't show up either, because it's like her sister that I've never met, which means she wasn't at the funeral for his wife.
Right.
Like, what? It's so delusional.
Yeah.
Right. And I mean, kudos to him for like sticking up and like
saying no,
not bringing another toxic person into his kid's life.
For real.
Right.
For real.
Because I'm sure they're going to run into plenty of them on their own. They don't need help with family being that way.
So true.
Right.
Kudos to him for standing up and saying, no,
for sure,
your feelings are not as important as my daughter's well-being.
Right.
Goodbye to you.
I mean, and honestly, unless it was to support the sister in all of it, I wouldn't even go to the funeral.
Right. Well, I mean, he was good, and you can show your respects, but you could do that not there. You can just be like, thank you. You could release a balloon with your your kids. You could something else, but he's gone. So you're not going to support other people around. But he's not going to see it. Like, it's not like...
No, it's not about him seeing it. I'm just saying for the benefit of the sister.
Right. That would be the only reason for support for someone else. Because, I mean, they're already gone. It's not like they're going to feel one way or another about it.
Nope.
So, yeah, no. And it sounds like her sister already comes to see the girls. So it's not like...
Well, and...
It's the only opportunity for them to see each other.
Well,
again.
And the sister feels the same way about the rest of the family.
Yeah.
Like, she understands. She's like, I get it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't bring him here either.
Oh, so, that's hard.
That is hard.
Not the decision. I don't think the decision is hard, but...
It's a hard thing to deal with.
Yeah. And for the girls to have to deal with in the future.
Oh, for sure, because I'm sure if the grandmother has narcissistic tendencies, she's going to seek them out, and she's going to try to do some stupidness.
Probably.
Later in their life.
Probably.
But
yeah.
It is what it is.
What do you guys think? Do you think that he did the right thing, or should he have taken the kids?
I think he did the right thing, but that's just me.
Let's do drinks. I'm thirsty.
Are you thirsty?
Yeah. What are we drinking?
What are we drinking?
Do yours up.
Not a big one.
What are you drinking?
What am I drinking? A big one.
Taste it.
Bubbly raspberry tea.
Well, no. It's
No.
It's bubbly berry peach tea.
Yes, isn't that a raspberry?
Well, yeah, but that's just because they put frozen raspberries to make it cute. But that's part of the berry peach. Berry peach.
Berry peach.
Yeah. And I have a muddled berry coconut water.
Nice.
I mashed up some...
We should really stop calling it water.
Coconut liquid.
Yeah.
Coconut juice.
It tastes like it may have passed by water, but then was spit out by a coconut.
It's coconut water. Coconut blood.
Coconut essence.
I think coconut juice would be like the closest thing.
Right.
But anyway.
You like it, so that's good.
Yeah. It's tasty.
Yeah, my tea is tasty too.
And it's so great.
And bubbly fresh.
Okay. Funny now.
You want a funny now?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay. So this is about a young couple. Okay. They're just starting to date. So just after my husband and I started dating, we were at my house watching a movie. I didn't have a couch, so we were sitting on the floor. You know, poor when you're young.
Mm-hmm. Young peoples.
After
milk cartons.
After about halfway through, out of the corner of my eye, I noticed him shifting subtly. He was obviously uncomfortable and equally obviously not wanting me to notice. After being offered a cushion to sit on, he says, "No, nothing's wrong. I'm fine." It struck me as so ridiculous that he would sit there uncomfortably that I got a little tickled. Not giving it much thought, I reached out and patted/whacked his thigh 4 or 5 times, saying, "Well, that's okay then." So his leg was asleep and it was waking up. So he was full on pins and needles.
Oh no.
He laughed, screamed, and farted at the same time. It was glorious, and I was wailing with laughter. So now I tell people that he knew I'm evil when he married me. Unfortunately, it did break the passing gas in front of her barrier, which was never to return.
Yeah.
It was worth it, though.
Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Can you just imagine?
Just whack, whack. Ah!
Right? Oh, no. That would be so bad.
That would be funny.
Oh, I can't imagine, like, your leg asleep, like, if your butt cheek's asleep, like, you can't feel it coming, that too.
Well, and you know when you, like, get up and your foot's asleep.
And it's like...
And it's like you just barely press on it.
Lightning.
And it's just like lightning. You can at your thigh.
Oh.
Whack! Ah!
Poor guy. Poor lady. Sure. She broke that Tootin' barrier.
No, it's her own fault. She pressed the button 4 or 5 times, even. That's too funny.
That's crazy.
Well, that's what we got, folks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We will be back again next week to have some more random stories, play a game. Hopefully we'll make the crossword next time. Definitely better than halfway, because we only got 48% this time. Any hoozles.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, definitely fingers crossed. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.